Dear fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, today I will talk about most important speeches of my life. I will not only talk about content of my speeches, I will also share with you evaluations that I have received. I started my public speaking journey in primary school. When I was a teenager, I was living in the United States. And today I'm speaking in Toastmasters. I will share all of those experiences during my speech. And I will also try to wrap it up and say some key learnings that I have received from all the evaluations and recommendations on the way. Let's start from the primary school. When I was in the 6th grade, teacher required that every one of us has to speak in front of the audience. But it was a shame he didn't give us any advice how to do it. So when it was my turn, I was basically standing here on the front of the class. I didn't know what to do. Finally, I came here to the front of everyone, and I started speaking about famous athlete who won a lot of gold medals, silver medals, bronze medals, who won everything year after year. I survived from my speech, but I did not survive from the feedback. When I was walking back to my seat, one of the fellow classmates started screaming, "Hey, look at Tuomas, he's wearing red socks today." That was feedback. That was some feedback I was not expecting. Just think about it. If you are a boy in the primary school, red socks are complete no-no. Luckily, here in Toastmasters, we don't receive that type of feedback. My second learning experience was in the United States. I was over there studying in high school, and I was required to visit Rotary clubs and speak about American-Finnish business relationships. I was 17 years old. I didn't know anything about business, so I just decided to talk about a region where I come from. I always started my speech with a couple of key phrases. Basically, I told them, "Hey, I'm Tuomas from Lapland. In my home region, we have 200,000 inhabitants and 300,000 reindeers." Then I continued, "In summertime, sun doesn't set at all. In wintertime, it's complete darkness." This type of key phrases made the Rotarians very happy, and they always remembered me. "Oh, it's Tuomas from Lapland." Very simple stuff. They thought that I'm just humorous, but I was speaking the truth, how it is. I moved to Sweden 3 years ago. Complete new country, new culture, and I wanted to somehow connect with local society, so I found the Toastmaster program over there. Last spring I attended the Scandinavian speech evaluation contest, and that was a real learning experience. On the first competition day, I was evaluating another person, and I was very serious. And then, in the end of the day, district governor came to me and decided to give me small advice. "Hey Tuomas, if you want to win this competition, you have to start smiling." And then on the next day, when the competition continued, I was like this. I was trying to win hearts and minds of the audience. What can we learn about these experiences? Basically, evaluations matters. Evaluation that I received in primary school was very unfair. It was not. It didn't have anything to do with my public speaking skills. In the United States, I survived just by telling some humorous stuff, trying to make things funny, and people were entertained. In Toastmasters, I learned that it's very useful to use sandwich technique. It's very useful to smile. That way, people are actually able to digest the evaluation and recommendations. Today, I have just given my icebreaker speech for the new club. I'm really looking forward to do more things over here in Hong Kong and with this Toastmaster Club. So I really hope that every one of you will write me some feedback and recommendations so that I can learn and develop my skills. Thank you.
Thank you, Tuomas. Evaluation plays a key role